Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to button up a few loose ends and we'll probably start on a template for the catch can in this area. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so I just checked the trans fluid and it's gone down a bit, and I checked underneath and it's not leaking. So with a few starts that I've done, it's probably worked its way through a little. Just going to top it up. We'll do that first. Alright, so I only put like the funnel full, and that's all I'll do for now until the car's actually running and up to temp. So we'll get that out and we'll put the dipstick back in. It'll probably read high. So it was just on the tip where before it was in between these two lines, so between high cold and low hot. So move over to the low mount turbo. So I don't know if I mentioned, I'm getting rid of the banjo. So this is the banjo bolt. Now, I do have a fitting, same thread pitch. It goes to a 1/8 NPT. I used that on this line. So I've ordered a 1/8 NPT to a 4AN. So it'll go onto here and I'll get rid of that banjo. So no restrictors. It is a general bearing, and we do have a drain that is a scavenger pump on there, so it's pulling, but it's also got an air vent back here. So it's not pulling vacuum, but it's not going to allow it to back up and go through the oil seals into the exhaust. So that should be safe. So that should be here this coming week. So hopefully with all that being done, next weekend the car should be running properly. I still need to make up a 90° AN line here with a hose that'll go up to here. Now I might just have it kind of on the side of the airbox that I'll make. Now if I just have a hose running up here, I'll have a filter on it or something like that so I can pull air through. That's all it really needs. Another one here. Cool. I'll find all my hoses back here. Yeah, found another one. I'll cut the ends off and we'll put the 90° on. Just have it coming up here. I'll put a filter on the end of it somehow. I'll get a filter for now, so it's not going to suck anything down through the scavenger pump back into the bottom of the pan. And I'll probably get a couple of little filters for the heads for now, and I'll need a filter for the block until I can finish making the catch can. There we go, nice straight cuts on the end now, not all frayed up. Looks like a little afro. Anyway, we'll get that on. Love putting these on. And guys, we have that 90° fitting on. Obviously nothing on the other end just yet. Something will probably go on that once the airbox is done. We need to get this fitting off here, and we'll put this on. Alright, it is on, and it's just poking out the top here, so we can put something onto there later. So I'm going to address the leaking coolant, which is on the back side of the head. So I believe last time I actually had 2 hose clamps on that, and that was fine. So I might try that, and what I might also do is just take off this one here because it flows up, and I'll just put water down that and see if it runs out, because it goes, the system goes around the other way. It comes up through the turbo and into here, so if I put it down there, it should come up and leak from that point. And do this clamp, and if it doesn't leak out of there, the actual hose that is, I'll stick a funnel in that and pour some water into it, and hopefully we can see where it's leaking from further down. Yep, there we go, no water. So I'm gonna get my blue funnel in there. I'll clean it out, stick the blue funnel in, and we'll pour some water in until it starts to come out, and that should be through the turbo, and if it's leaking that bad out of there, is it getting down to the low mount turbo? I haven't had the car running that long enough really that it heats up. Like, I can still touch the exhaust housing down here to play around with that oil, so it's not that hot, so we don't need to worry about the cooling part. There are some turbos that don't even have water to cool it, just all oil, so don't be too concerned there, guys. They're not expensive, these turbos. So, got the funnel in there, been putting water in, and we actually have water on this frame rail. Now, obviously gravity goes down, so water comes up this way. There's a little T-piece here. I can see that I think it's leaking from that T-piece. So it comes out, goes down that hose, back towards the head. And I think that's what's actually happening, because I'm putting it this way, gone the opposite way, and it's actually coming out quite a bit. So it might be this top clamp here. So I've got them all facing a decent way that I can get to them, so try to tighten them up with the ratchet, the 5/16 socket, and might be able to get a couple of turns out of it. So the top one I just did 4/4, so obviously 1 whole turn on the ratchet. We'll see the other 2. I didn't tighten them very good. Oh well. Good that I found them now. Let's fill it up again and see how we go. Stupid leaking gun. What I try to do when I'm trying to find the leaks, like I did with the oil, is I clean up the area and I spray it with some air to get rid of the fluid, so the water, the oil, trans fluid, so I can see where the new leaks, if it is leaking or if it isn't leaking, it's coming from. This engine bay needs a good degreaser. Alrighty, to do that a couple of times. Those 3 hose clamps there, But the last time I put it in just then, the water went down quite slow. So obviously there's no air getting in to allow it to go down quicker, or air escaping to allow the water to go down quicker. But I can't hear anything. I can't see anything. So I've actually been pretty lucky. I'm glad it wasn't that banjo bolt that was in the back of the head, or even that other hose clamp down there. Glad it was that easy, accessible T piece there that I put in. So it's good. Very happy. Just need to wait for the AN fitting to come in. Says it's going to be in this week. It's only from Hallam. Hallam is not far away from here, and if all this crap wasn't going on at the moment, I probably just would have went down there on Wednesday and picked it up from there with the little man in the car, and it'd be all good. But these things happen. So water is fixed. It's good. The trans is fixed. It's not leaking. It's good. Actually, I had my parents over today, and my dad asked what I was doing there. I said, well, you know, fixing the oil leaks. And he asked if it was the trans. And I said no. And my mum popped up. She goes, well, that'd be a first. It's not leaking. So they know that trans has always leaked, mainly because it's always leaked on their driveway. I'm going to move up to the catch can template that we'll be doing. So put some cardboard over here, 4 pieces of cardboard, pretty much the same size, to make it like a little platform. Make it like a we'll see, hang on. Alright guys, got you on my head. Let's try to get more down angle so you can see more. Hey Rick, it's raining. Alright, so obviously we're gonna have to yeah, we're gonna have to do something. I need to get original oil filler. That'll get rid of that junk. And I need to make something here. I guess if I make it like a platform, I could get the distribution block onto that platform and then have the catch can like the whole length right until there. So what do we call that? Let's measure it. Go to about here. Where's my ruler? Vernius ruler. Go 24. Alrighty guys, time for some arts and crafts with Glenn. We have 20 by 24 centimeter base and top, and these are 7 high, so these will go on the inside. Hot glue gun, make sure you got your parents around if you're going to use that. Yeah, let's do it, see how it looks. I haven't used a hot glue gun for years. So here we go. Get that stand in. Boop. Yeah. I haven't got enough glue. Need something in there to push it. Well, hot glue gun stuffed. Well, it gets hot, but it's not working. That's annoying. I'll have to use some tape. Alright guys, there's the box. I've tested it in here. Alright. If I move that cable, it should fit in there nicely. It should sit pretty good. So we've got cables or wiring we can get to down there. If I bring it back a little bit, we can still see the front of the scavenger. So then it'll be more. Where should I put the fittings? Comment down below, guys. Where do you think I should put the fittings? A couple here, a couple on that side. So like one here that will go there, one that will go across, or two. I need two to go across that way. So one will go to this breather here and to the intake. So the intake will create the vacuum. Then one will go to here, and I'll make one go to the PCV valve, which is here. Good idea, guys. I just have to make some mounts for it. And probably relocate that. After all of that. Try it the other way. Ooh. Good thing about making templates and stuff like this, you can just change it. Oh, that's hard to do. Electrical tape doesn't hold that well. See, that might, yeah. Still can't get an Allen key down in there to do anything. There's no point in that. But if I do have it that way, I could do like a beauty panel over it. Maybe have the fittings on the sides to keep it flush. Like Turbo and Harrods Garage or something. Well, that could be the beauty panel. Could have the fittings on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Actually, you want the fittings in the highest point, don't you? It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to let it get that full of oil. Take it out and empty it. That could work. Could always just bend that. That could work. Ah. Alright guys, I'm going to finish this episode here. If you liked this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you next episode when the car will be running, hopefully, with the new fitting and no leaks. And get it up to temp. We can just keep working on this and look for some material to make it out of. Thanks for watching. Bye.